Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been some time. First off, what you hear is the kids' lullaby. They're taking a nap. They fell asleep on the couch. So yeah, it has been some time. So I just want to start off by saying Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Because it's been that long since I've seen anybody. But it's been so much craziness going on that I just want to talk about it, gotta talk about it. I gotta address some things. Nothing like, that people are doing, just craziness that has been going on in my personal life. And the reason why I had to take a step back for mental health. I just had to regroup, like I had to calm down, I had to get it together, everything, because there was so much happening just nonstop. But anyway, so I'm gonna talk about it and I'll let you in on what's been going on while I get ready for this date. Me and Steven are about to sneak off for a well-deserved little movie date after the holiday season and just nonstop with the kids. We deserve this. So even though we're late, but we're going to see it. We're about to go and see Wakanda Forever. So yeah, we're late to the game and everybody been saw it, whatever. So this should be fun. So yeah, get ready with me and let's talk about it. Okay, first thing first, like I said, I'm going to try to talk fast, make this quick, long story short. If y'all want story times, then I could talk about it. I thought the baby was crying. If y'all want story times, I can talk about it at a different time. Shh. Anyway, yeah, the kids were taking a nap and sleep, but Ava woke up. So anyway, the past couple months, Ava, shush. Anyway, like I was saying, the past couple months have just been pure craziness. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into it in this video because I really do have to go. It's like 1:58 and the movie starts at 3:10 and we gotta drop the kids off to my dad and everything. So let's just go ahead. But anyway, let's just say early November until like maybe 3 weeks ago, it has just been craziness happening. So everything that has happened, let's just go in order real quick. Like I said, I'll tell a story or do a story time at a later time. I don't have time right now. So first off, somebody came to our door like a runaway, 14 years old. Hold on. Trying to get her to lay back down. Anyway, so yeah, a little girl ran away, came to our door, was 14 years old. So we helped her out with things. It was snowing. I'll make a long story really short. It was snowing. She had on pajamas, like pajama pants and a shirt. No socks, no shoes, no coat, nothing. So we gave her socks, shoes, jacket, hat, and some more stuff. And we're trying to call somebody for the whole time. We kept her on the porch because this is a stranger and had our kids in the house. So I didn't want to let her inside. She thought she heard her mom outside, so she runs inside the house. She was in the house about a few minutes, and we had her to get back out once she realized it wasn't her mom. And we said, well, we got to call somebody for you, so what do you want us to do? So as soon as we start talking about calling the police or calling the authorities or what's the name, like a relative or somebody in charge, she took off. She's like, no, I'm gonna go to my friend's house. Like she lives like close by, and she left. So anyway, the police was still called, and they took her home. So yeah, we was like, okay, so that's over with. She's home. Maybe she ran away because her and her mom, haven't been getting along or whatever the fact. So she went home, and then that was like 7 o'clock at night. I had a weird feeling. Steven was like, I'm gonna go to the store real quick because we need a couple things for tomorrow. So I'm like, no, I don't think you should go. I just got a weird feeling. What if they come back? And lo and behold, 10 o'clock at night, almost midnight, the mom comes back banging on the door. The way she was banging, we thought it was the police because she was banging. And I'm thinking, shh. I'm thinking maybe it's the police coming back saying, follow up with us because the little girl came here. So whatever, we go to the door and it's the mom. She's drunk and everything, and she's saying, my daughter said that you, her, that you know, touched on her and was inappropriate and everything. Because Steven went to the door because I'm like, who is this? Knocking at the door. So Steven went to go check it. And basically the little girl was accusing Steven of sexual assault. Oh, that's what the mom said. So we didn't even go outside. We didn't even open the door. We just said, yeah, let's just call the police because this is craziness and that's all crazy. I'm looking at the little girl like, what did you tell your mom? But the mom was drunk. So then we said, no, that's not what happened. We were talking through the door. That's not what happened at all. So the mom turns to the little girl and started going off on her. What did you say they do? You better say something right now, and pushing her and all this. Like they were about to start fighting on our porch. We call the police. Police come, they deal with it, and they're like y'all are cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm not worried about it because we got cameras all around our house. So she was in like 3 shots of the camera, and she was only in here for about 2 minutes. So I'm not worried about what she's saying, but still, that's a serious accusation. What if like her uncle or somebody took her serious? And if you know where they live, yeah, let's go to this person's house and let's see what's up because, you know, so I was just worried about that. But that all blew over. The mom came back the next morning, everything we gave her, and she threw it back on the porch and haven't been back since. So that was that. That blew over. Then, after that, what else happened? I can't even remember. After that, that was, when was that? That was early November. And then in November, hold on, I'm drawing a blank. Okay, I just didn't know if I was going in the right order anyway. After that, that was early November. So middle of November, my granny starts going back and forth from the nursing home to the hospital for like 2-3 weeks straight. She's going back and forth. And then one time, the Friday before Thanksgiving, she was in a coma for a few days. Wasn't eating or talking or anything. So yeah, that was really scary. She was going back and forth, and then so she woke up and things were looking up. I remember Thanksgiving Day, my mom went up there to the hospital because she was woke and she was feeding her like, you know, some Thanksgiving food and stuff. She was talking and playing and dancing with my mom, so things were looking up. So then my mom was feeding her, then she came back with us, like, you know, came back to the house where we were having Thanksgiving and everything. So that was Thursday. Then Friday, my mom go back up there to give her breakfast, and she's still eating her breakfast and stuff. Then my mom leaves. About 20 minutes later, they call her and tell my mom that she passed away. So, yeah, the day after Thanksgiving, my granny passed away. And that was just crazy experience because I've already experienced my grandma passing away, my dad's mom. That was in 2017. She was, you don't need any. Come on, she needs some. She was, no you don't, be quiet. She was 82 years old and she was suffering really bad. So I didn't see my granny, my mom's mom, when she was going back and forth in the hospital. I didn't see her like suffering. Like I saw my granny once, my grandma. Ava, shh, you're confusing me. I saw my grandma once. Like I went up to see her. I was 17 and we went to the hospice place that she was in to see her, and she was really suffering. She couldn't talk or anything. So this time I didn't see my granny except for the day that she passed away. I remember because it was Black Friday and my break is usually an hour from like 1:30 to 2:30. So I was trying to take a break and I said, I work close to a Walmart and Myers and stuff. So I said, I'm gonna run to the store and try to get some Black Friday shopping done. So that was like 1:30. And as soon as my mom called 1:32, she was crying. And the whole time that my granny was back and forth to the hospital, I used to be so nervous every time my mom called because I used to be thinking like this is about to be the call. But it wasn't for so long, for a few weeks. But this time, you know, it was the call. So she was crying. She said, they just called me and said, my mom passed away. And I just broke down crying. And I was just like, OMG. OMG. So yeah, we've been dealing with that. Granny passing away. But honestly, stop, Ava. I was really worried for my mom. Because, you know, that's her mom. And she's been taking care of her for a long time. So I was like, she about to be tore up. She not about to be no good and all this. She really gonna need us and everything else. But she's doing better than I thought she was doing. At least this is what I see. She's doing better than I thought. But yeah, so I went to the hospital. I left work and I went to the hospital. And my granny was just laying there like she was asleep. And I was just like, I didn't want to sound crazy, but I was just thinking, how do they know she's dead for real? How do they know that she's not just asleep? Because that's how she looked. She looked like she was just sitting there sleeping. I mean, laying there sleeping. And I was touching her because with my grandma, I was always too scared to touch her. So I was touching her. This time, I didn't want to not touch her, as crazy as that sounds. I didn't want to not touch her for the last time. So I was touching her, I was holding her hand and everything, and she was so cold. Like, Ava, stop. She was so cold. She was freezing cold. She was so cold, she sent chills down my back. Like, I got cold just from touching her, just from holding her hand. That's how cold she was. And we sat there till we couldn't sit there no more. And then they took her. And then I did the same thing at her service. I was touching her. I was holding her hand. I was everything. And I just remember at her service, she was more hard than she was in the hospital because that was still fresh. But it was this part, her arm, like up under here. My sister told me to touch it. It was still a little squishy, a little jiggly, like, you know, grandma's arm. That's how that still was. So I remember that. So yeah. We've been dealing with that, and it's just been different this time because, like I said, my grandma passed away 5 years ago, and that was really hard. But this time it's different because it's my granny. It's my mom's mom, you know? And it's like when she was in the hospital and when I went to the hospital, that was my first time really looking at her and just being like, realizing, as crazy as it sounds, and I'm 22 years old. So for 22 years, I never really just looked at my granny and been like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my mom. I've never had that feeling, ever. I've never had that realization like, this lady really gave you your mother. So until she was laying there. So I was just like, been grieving. And I was just looking at her different. And I just had this new respect for her, this new love for her, this new respect for my mom. Because I'm like, she goes through so much. And she's been through so much. But she's still super strong. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. Just hearing this weird noise. Anyway. So yeah, and this is like, so yeah, it's been different. Like, this lady really gave me my mother. And you know, my mom had me. I was able to have my children. And just things like that. You know, it's just different when it's your mom. So, since it's her mom, it's just been different this time. I've been sad. I was preparing to be there for my mom, like, really sad for her. But she's doing pretty good. So, yeah, that's another thing that has happened. The main, most important, my granny passing away. She was really hurting and was dealing with a bunch of stuff, so in a way, I'm a little relieved for her. She was in pain. But I'm still, you know, of course, really sad. Because she was so young. She was in her 70s. So we've been dealing with that. Me and my family have been dealing with that. My mom, it's so much I can say about my mom. Like, again, I'm getting distracted. I'm slowing down. I'm supposed to be rushing this, but it's just so much I can say about her. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just going to say she's an inspiration. She's been through a lot, and I definitely look up to her. And I think that's the reason why I can get through things that I've been through, is because I watch her carry a lot on her shoulders and go through a lot. Ava, put the keys down.
Mom, can
Trinity,
you buy me
what's over?
Can you buy me a car?
What?
A car and a key.
Can I buy you a car and a key?
Yeah, and then you have to buy me a phone.
I have to buy you a phone.
everybody to come to my house.
To your house?
Yeah, I got a kitchen in the house. It's also a house and a door. And then I got
What's her name?
kitchen. I got a kitchen for everybody to come.
Okay. Okay. My eyebrows never really, I don't know why I just got that close so you can see my eyebrows and judge them for how they look. They never really look the same. Okay, and they don't have to because back here, they give them what they supposed to give a little bit. Let me fix it. It doesn't like when eyebrows look super boxy at the top, you know? Eyebrows don't really do that. And if you bless like that, then there we go. It's looking a little bit more natural. I told Serena to go in there and see if Jonathan was woke. And I'll just hear her, hi, baby. I'm like, something wrong one, because she's trying to play with him, and I need him to stay asleep. Let me go get him. Okay, gotta hurry up. It's 2:20, and we need to leave by like 2:45. Get them to my dad's house and then head to the movies. Okay. You don't like that right there? So, anyway. Yeah, so try to make this quick and wrap this up. So, the craziest thing and the saddest thing that has happened in these past couple months is that my granny passed away. Now, what else happened? I'm drawing a blank. I just hate when I'm sitting here. I'm drawing a blank because I'm doing way too much. Oh, somebody broke into our car and tried to steal our car. And you know what's been going around is that it's easy to like hotwire or steal Kias. And we have a Kia. So one morning, we sitting there getting ready for work. And we walk out, walk outside to go load up like we usually do every single morning. Load up the kids, take them to daycare, and then we go off to work. But this particular morning, I'm like, Steven, you left that back window down, because it was a Tuesday, I remember, because the girls had practice for something on the Monday before. Steven came back like at 8 o'clock that night. So Tuesday morning, I'm like, you left the window down because you were the last one driving. The window was all the way down, I thought. So Steven was ahead of me. And he said, wait, hold up. He saw all the glass on the ground. I'll put a picture in. So he saw all that and was like, I said, did somebody bust that window out? He was like, yep, somebody broke in the car. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like, who would break in the car and, like, be so determined to get in that they bust the window out? So, yeah, then we get there. So I'm like, okay, we gotta get the window fixed, call the insurance people and everything else. So Steven, we had to get in my car. What? Anyway, so yeah, so we had to switch things over to my car because the Kia is bigger, and that's where we got all their car seats and everything. So we get them in my car, and Steven said, I'll just drive this one and call the insurance people and everything else. So I go off to take the kids to daycare and work because I was getting ready to be late. Then Steven calls me like, I need you to come and get me because somebody tried to steal the car. Not just break in, but steal the car, and I can't even get the key in. I'm like, OMG. So I said, okay. I have to leave work to come get him. And that was, I don't even remember. That was definitely after Thanksgiving. Probably like early. I can never get these lashes. Let me stop talking because I'm not that skilled. That was like early December, and our car is still in the shop, and we've been having this rental because they like damaged the wire or something trying to hot wire it. So that happened, and that was fun. And the rental we got is as small as my car, so we've been having to take 2 cars and stuff their car seats and stuff. So it's just been an adventure. It's just been craziness. Anyway, but that was all, and there's other stuff, but that's a little too personal. But yeah, November, December have just been crazy for us. That's why I'm like, okay. I saw that my channel was doing really good and gained like over 100-something followers in like 2 weeks. I mean, subscribers in like 2 weeks. So I definitely didn't want to, you know, stop posting or anything. But there was too much going on. Way too much going on. And I said, we gotta make it through the holiday season. Then I'll come back and I'll, you know, say what's been going on and why I've been gone. But I just needed a break to wrap my mind around everything that was happening. Because literally it was nonstop. So yeah, that was that. So now, anyway, that's all behind us. We still had a really good Christmas. Thanksgiving was fun and good. Christmas was great. New Year's was great. So there was some things, you know, it picked up. Things got better. Now that it's the new year, I just want to put all that behind us. The only thing that's not really behind us is the car because it's still in the shop. Put all that behind us and move forward. Now, coming up here pretty soon, we're going to be moving. So I want to bring you along for like apartment / we're thinking about house hunting, all these things. So yeah, just wanted to say why I've been gone, and that, you know, life has just been happening in the worst way, honestly, in the craziest way. But that was last year, and this is a new year, so things are going to be better. And I really gotta go because we gotta go. So yeah, I gotta fix this lashes. Not done, so don't even come for me. Anyway, oh, I'm not even ready. I just gotta go. I just gotta go. I'll go. Okay, so we made it. It's 3:20. We have the tickets. Now we're getting something from concessions. So yeah, drop the kids off. Here's the final fit. Just this cute little shirt with this hood. Some silver jewelry to go with the ring, of course. Some cute black ripped jeans, and then some pink, what's the name? Whatever these are called, Air Forces. So I will be back with the review of the movie for sure.
You've been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Begin to dim.
Okay, just finished the movie, and this is all I gotta say on the matter. That's all I gotta say. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. If you ain't seen that movie, go right and see it because Wakanda forever. Ooh, that movie was good. That movie was good. Ooh. No, but seriously, the movie was really, really good. Really, really, really good. Like, the movie was brilliant, honestly. It was just brilliant. That's the word for it. I did really good because I was seeing reviews and stuff. People was like, you know, it wasn't a dry eye in the house. Everybody was crying, this and that. So I said, you know, I'm not going to cry. And I didn't. I didn't cry the whole movie to the very last scene. I did tear up. I did choke up just a little bit. I did. Because, it, you know, it was moving. That's the word. It was really moving. Anyway, so, yeah, the movie was good. And I'm glad, honestly, to be back on YouTube because I missed it. Because YouTube is really fun. Recording is fun and everything. I just had to take a little break because of everything that was going on. I had to take a break. I had to lock the doors because somebody's being weird and looking at me. Anyway, so, yeah, we stopped at Walmart to grab some stuff. But had to take a break. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna not record because I'm also someone, it's hard for me to record events or holidays and everything or birthdays because I just like to be in the moment. If I'm gonna record the video, it's probably gonna be like 5 minutes long because I just want to be in the moment. I don't have my phone as much. So I said I'm just gonna enjoy the holidays with my family and come back better next year on YouTube, which is what I plan to do. So I've been like really doing my research and everything and just trying to become a better YouTuber. And I just realized that YouTubers, they have, like, when they were first starting out, like me, they have like a schedule, like posting every Tuesday and Thursday and stuff. And I try to be very realistic. And first I was doing like a video at least once a week, so it's like 4 videos a month, you know, and I still think that's pretty good. And that's realistic too. I just feel like I definitely can get in more. So as of right now, I don't want to promise 2 videos a week because I work 10-hour days and I get off 6 o'clock at night, and that's late. And, you know, right when I come home, you know, it's dinner, bath, bed. Like, it's all I have time for. And weekends are always booked crazy. So I'll be realistic and I'll say that I'm going to post a video every Wednesday. And if I can throw another video in there, then cool, but that's in the middle of the week. So yeah, I'll post a video every Wednesday, and that is starting this Wednesday, I will say, because today's Monday, which gives me tomorrow to post it, or I can post it tonight, and I'll just try to post something again Wednesday. I just want to be super consistent, and I want to make YouTube a priority of mine, because it was. Then I started slacking. I got busy with too much stuff, and I was having fun with it, and it was doing really good. Like I said earlier, I really jumped up in subscribers like in a week or so. So I want to get back to it. So yeah, people are just looking at me crazy. Maybe because I'm sitting here holding this camera, talking to myself, but whatever. So yeah, this is a new year, new beginnings. Of course, the cliches, but this year I've definitely been feeling that for like the past week. I just really want to do better, and I want to do more. I just really want to elevate in everything that I do. So starting tomorrow, which is funny, I have to be at work at 8 p.m. And I'm making it my business to be at work every day at 7:30. That's just something that I just want, a goal that I want to set in mind, a small little goal. Be at work 30 minutes before, because I have to take 3 kids to 3 different classrooms, then, you know, put my lunch away, get my water, get whatever, get my breakfast stuff, and then start working. So I just want to give myself plenty of time to do everything so I can actually be in my classroom working by 8 p.m. Maybe that's what I will record tomorrow and post that. That'll be my video for Wednesday. That's the goal of mine. Just, I want to be extra on time for everything that I do this year, because I am someone who's always late, just being honest. So that's a small little thing that I am in total control of, unless, you know, flat on the car, somebody breaks into the car, or kid's sick or whatever. But other than that, if everything's working out fine, then I can, you know, definitely be in control of that. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and I'll record it. I want to be in the car pulling off by 7:30. So that means walking out of the house by 7:25 with 3 kids. Yeah, definitely 7:25 to load them up, get in the car, and pull off. So yeah, that's just a little, like, the one little goal I'm starting with this year that I want to achieve tomorrow. And I'll be really impressed with myself if I walk in that job like at 7:30 something. Everybody gonna be like, what you doing here? And I'm just gonna be like, I'm just trying to do better. I really am. I'm trying to do better with a whole bunch of stuff. I want to be more positive this year. Like I said, I want to change my attitude on things. And I have a good attitude, but I don't want to complain about things. I don't want to whatever. I want to be grateful of everything, and I don't want to take nothing for granted. So that's something I've been working on and praying on. Yeah, I don't have any resolutions. I just want to do better with myself. I'm working on myself this year. So yeah, and just getting where I want to go. And that also means a couple other things. I will do a detailed video on that coming really soon, because it's going to start really soon. But one that's starting extremely soon tomorrow is if I can be at work by 7:30 or 7:35, because I live like 3 minutes away. So 7:35, and I'll bring you along to see if I make it. I think I will, because I'm actually excited for it. And tomorrow's pajama day, I believe. It always is after a holiday. So that should be easy. So yeah, that's where I've been overall. That's where I've been. I've been taking a break, and I've been with family and everything. I gotta wrap this up because he's about to start crying. I've been with family. I've been enjoying the holidays. Now we are over the holiday hump. What kind of noise are you making? Okay, hold on. Okay. That was a weird little noise he was making. This is his feet. He's pooping. And sometimes I have to push his legs up and help out. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just wrap this up and say that to summarize, a lot of craziness has been happening. So I took a little break, but things are a little bit calmer now. So I'm happy to come back, and I'm gonna be posting every Wednesday. This week I'll post tonight, and then I'll post again Wednesday to see how tomorrow goes, if I make it on time. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on this little date with us. That movie was really good again. Highly recommend it. I think I want to go see it again. I really do. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.